yo, fella, what kind of dash you got there? You don't got dash. You know why I came to this wedding?
Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. My name is Keaton Chetty, and if you are new here, thank you so much for coming, man. Today we are going to talk about Indian uncles at Indian weddings. Let's go. Before we go any further, this is very much a South African Indian uncle thing. I personally have no knowledge of uncles outside of South Africa, but I have a theory. My theory is that Indian people throughout the world are all the same, all of us, especially the older generation. I am giving you this disclaimer because I get a lot of comments and a lot of people saying they don't understand, this doesn't apply to them, this isn't all Indian people. I am talking specifically about Indian people and Indian uncles in South Africa. Alright? Great stuff. So, I haven't been to an Indian wedding in a very long time. It's actually been a couple years and that kind of makes me sad. I genuinely do miss Indian weddings, and that's also because of COVID and not because of COVID. There's just a lot going on. No one's getting married. Someone get married, please. I love Indian weddings. They are my favorite celebrations ever. Obviously next to my birthday and then Diwali, because for my birthday and Diwali I don't really need to leave my house to celebrate those holidays. But I love weddings. Weddings are my favorite. And because it's a wedding, obviously families come to attend the wedding. Indian families are massive, so lots of families come to attend the wedding. And because families attend the wedding, what do we have? Uncles. More than one. Yes, always more than one. Each family has an uncle. His uncle comes. But if there's an Indian wedding and uncles don't attend this wedding, or there are no uncles to be found, then there's no MC at the wedding either. There's no comic relief. But at every Indian wedding there are the uncles, and the best part about these uncles is that you can spot them because they all pretty much do the same thing. They flock together. They're like birds that have been separated for a while. They just congregate together. The first thing that Indian uncles do is the entrance. They walk into the building, obviously. Now, Indian uncles aren't exactly the most talkative people around, the majority of them. So when they walk into a new place like a wedding venue, they walk in like they don't know anyone. Everyone is a stranger. That's how they act.
Hello everyone. Hope you all are well. Shirley, where you sitting? Where are we sitting? Oh, we're sitting over there. Yo, Shirley, this auntie's coming to speak to us. Hey, talk to her. I'm gonna go. Sit down, man. Sit down. And honestly, that's if you're lucky. Sometimes you get that one uncle that will arrive to every single function the same way, drunk. How it happens, when it happens, we don't really know. We don't question it. We just see him, we say, hello uncle, and then we look to everyone, he's like, he's drunk, isn't? Once they're inside the venue, nothing really changes. This uncle won't go mill around. He doesn't really feel like he wants to be there, to be honest. But he came. He sits down, and then the first drink comes to this uncle. It finds him. They find each other like magnets. Once the first drink finds this uncle, so does the confidence. They go hand in hand. It's almost like this uncle found the volume knob inside his soul. He just gets very loud now. Yo, Rama, this hall looks so nice, man. How they got this thing, such nice things they got in this hall, man. Where they got the money to pay for this hall, man. So much money, but they still come shopping in their mother's cupboard and things. Oh, yo, Rama, man. Now I'm wondering what they doing with all this money, man. And remember, this isn't just the one uncle. All the uncles will start drinking, and then eventually they will find each other. They have signals in their brains when they have alcohol. They just ping, and then another uncle comes towards them. Two uncles that have never ever seen each other will see each other after having the first drink, and then it's over. They're best friends. The whole night they are best friends. They will probably never see each other again in their lives. They don't even know which side of the families they are on. But for the purposes of this wedding, they are brothers in arms, bonded by drunk. Once the uncles have all found each other and they're having their own little mini function together, eventually at weddings, food is served. The best part about Indian weddings, there's so much food. And obviously the uncles, they get excited for the food that is coming, but that's for a different reason. That's like different excitement. They're honestly just happy that someone is serving them food and cleaning up after them and making them tea and doing all those nice things. Not like that's different from their home life, because honestly Indian uncles do nothing inside the house except watch TV and fall asleep like 10 minutes in, but that's a conversation for another day. After the food and after they've had dessert and all those things, all these uncles, they need a bit of a smoke break. You know, take deep breaths, let the food digest. There have been many smoke breaks throughout the wedding. They all know this, but this one is because they just ate, you know. But also now the uncles have been around everyone for too long. At this point they have been around people for too long. Uncles don't really go out with lots of people. It's not that strange, we all understand it. We're just tired of questioning it. We just want to kick them sometimes, but it's fine. So for this smoke break, it's not just the uncles, the cousins, the in-betweeners, the young gents, the boys, we all go outside and we go and we gather and we sit around someone's boot, or we just stand there
or we gather outside of the wedding hall. All of us in our suits, we all look suited up, we look like
One models, man.
now, if we all go to someone's car, this is known as a boot jol. Because like a true Indian, someone has alcohol in their car. Alcohol and paper cups and a cooler box and true Indian. So all uncles go there to drink some more. They have their smoke break. Normally I'm just invited because I'm there.
I see y'all are smoking over here. What y'all smoking? Oh, y'all smoking the ganja, I see, man. Hey, why this thing look like grass, man? Back in my day, we had the real thing. Y'all are smoking grass over here, man. Hey, fellas, what y'all drinking over there, man? Hey, pour some for this old man. Don't forget the dash. I remember you back in my day. We never used to give back chat like your little thunder cats, man. Now y'all are here with your slit in your eyebrow, lightning bolt in your head, man. Oh, young cats, y'all are, man.
Once the boot jol is over, at this point, there's not really much for anyone to actually do. The uncles can't do anything because the wedding is almost done. There's nothing for them to actually do it. So what they do is they'll start inspecting the ground, you know, like the groundskeeper. They'll start inspecting the grass or the parking lot or wherever the hall is. Or they'll go inside and do the same inspection for the hall. They all have that same inspection uncle walk. You know that same one. You guys know that one. You've seen your uncles walk around the hall or the venue and they just inspect everything.
Such a lovely hall they got ya, man. Wonder what they put in the soil over there, man. How they got the grass to look like that, man. So green, man.
And then eventually the wedding is over. Now, if you don't know this about Indian people, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes for us to leave a venue. Because for some reason in our blood, we must talk as we leave or before we leave. We cannot just leave. It is impossible. The same applies for uncles. But a lot of the times Indian uncles at this point are just fed up and they're angry with everything. So they just go wait in the car and they wait for all the aunties to finish. But we cannot just leave a venue. So the uncles go wait in the car and someone must drive them home. Because remember, they drank. Who is driving them home? We don't know. They don't think they're through, but yeah. But anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did enjoy this, please go down below and subscribe and click that little bell, because otherwise you pretty much just unsubscribe to me. And it really does mean a lot to me. So it really does. And I really do appreciate it when you guys subscribe and watch and all those nice things. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.